Hi, this video is gonna be about all this stuff here, and before I get into that, I have a new magnetic viewing film. That's the old one, and this is the new one. Okay, now just saw that, right? Well, let's do that again, but this side. And put this here, and do that again. Put this here, and do this side now. I'm holding it up closer so you can see. As you can see, there's holes in this, so to speak, parts that are see-through, although you can't really quite see them on the camera, at least. Anyways, so I put this between the magnets and the viewing film, just so that it's not just because it's see-through, okay? Well, kind of see-through, as you can see my shadow. So that was proof that the aluminum is going against the magnetic field, and the copper is also going against the magnetic field, albeit weaker, though to be honest, this aluminum tape is slightly thicker than the copper tape, but regardless, the aluminum resists the magnetic field of the magnet, the disc magnet that has a ring magnet like field, magnetic field. And this right here, this contraption is just a actual ring magnet, but I wrapped copper tape and aluminum tape, and I had better results with just using aluminum tape, and I didn't really feel a difference with the copper tape alone. So there's something to do with the aluminum here that I really do think there's a tangible field going on, that a field difference between the magnet and the copper or the aluminum. And I think that aluminum is actually better if you're not gonna somehow power the copper magnet, the copper tape somehow. And Ken Wheeler talked about using his ring magnet and sandwiching it between two bismuth discs. So although bismuth is better for these purposes, I don't have bismuth tape to tape around a magnet. It doesn't exist yet in anywhere, and I don't want to risk burning myself in molding or casting in bismuth in molds, which I don't want to do something messy like that. And Ken claims that in his bismuth ring magnet sandwich between bismuth discs, that there's a weaker magnet, like co-gravitic field, so to speak, going on. And I basically follow that same principle with using aluminum, which you saw the difference physically, that there is a magnetic field difference where there is aluminum and where there's not aluminum, as well as the copper side, but the copper side is weaker. So that's that. It's not that strong. You gotta really slowly hold it to really feel it, but I do feel it. And if you don't feel it, then I don't know, but I think I feel it. And this right here, same principle, but just because I use aluminum magnets, aluminum taped magnets, doesn't mean that this formation is meaningless or anything like that. I do think that there's something to this formation, and if you want to know how I've placed it, here it is. Basically, they're like that, and so I put a magnet, try to make it attract over there, and I put it on the other side. Oops. So I guess I have to flip it, but these two are facing the same way, just as these two are. These two. Whether you believe me or not, I don't really care for now. But I also feel something when I gently hold it down like that. And it's not just my imagination, or because of their proximity to the other magnets in here. Okay, so there's something with the aluminum tape that I'm using that really amplifies the dielectric induction between the aluminum tape and the magnetic field of the magnet, of the ceramic magnet, neodymiums. And going to this, this magnetic field looks like that. Let me hold it on my hand, moving it behind the screen. It looks like that, okay? I couldn't place them together perfectly because it's kind of hard to do, but basically there's like 9 flat disk magnets that are in opposing magnetic fields, so 9 of them against each other, held together with aluminum tape. And just by this alone, I feel a co-gravitic field, or they could be moving within itself, just as this could be. But in a previous video, sometime earlier last week, I think, I had a magnetic field like this. I had a contraption like this, but 3 more of these on each, 3 of these on each side, going against each other. So this is repulsing. So they're still facing one way in total. Alright. And it looks like that under the ferrocell. Not ferrocell, what am I saying? Under the magnetic viewing film. As you can see, that's geometry going on. So I had held this together with this aluminum tape before I disassembled it, but even by this alone I could feel it. And the disc magnets in here are like 4 times as tall as this without the aluminum tape covering this magnet right here. So let me do this, and you get that. Interesting. Anyways, I have this here just to show you guys its field, and also because this is like N55 or something, I forgot, or N45 at least. So it has to be fairly strong and fairly, or at least this thick. Oh, this is another one of these. Alright, okay, well, I swear I could feel piezo-magnetic resistance on the crystal over here. When I go down like that, like this, I feel something. I feel resistance that's pushing against the crystal here, the double terminated quartz crystal lattice structure, going against the magnetic field. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you got something from it. If not, well, that's too bad for you, I guess. And if you guys got any questions, I'll try to answer them if they're worth answering, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.